We are here today with veteran and friend Gary. Gary, how you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Where are we?
We're in Zion National Park.
In the great state of Utah.
Yep.
Did you realize it was going to be this beautiful?
I did not. As I came around the couple corners, man, I was like, what?
Also riding with us today is, of course, my main man, Scooter. He's running the back, watching my six, as you boys would put it. Isn't that right, Gary?
That's right.
All right. So the nice thing about having Scooter with me, you know, and having the situation we're doing here, which is where we're trailering, on the nice days like today where it's in the 50s and 60s, he can get out and put down some miles with me. For those of you who do not know, we are documenting the 20 best rides in all of America to get on your bike and take a road trip and go visit. And to find the 20 best, we figure we're going to ride about 50 or 60, rate them, narrow it down, give you our 20 best. So if you have not yet, please click that follow or that subscribe button down below. Let's look at some of these beautiful rides here in America together. So for today's ride, Gary, you are on what motorcycle?
I'm a Harley Road King. The 2011.
2011 Harley Road King 103.
Yep, the 103. It gets washed when it rains. That's about it.
That's it, man. That's the way it should be. And myself today, I am taking my 2019 Indian Dark Horse, and of course, I have now got that upgraded 116, and I can feel it, baby, especially in these mountains. Communication is huge, so today's video, you are gonna see Gary and I communicating across our helmets. We both have the Scenic Momentum helmets. I have the Pro with the camera on top, so you'll be seeing my visuals, and he has the Momentum with the audio, so you'll be able to hear him talking to me as he experiences one of our national parks and best rides ever. So Senna, thank you very much for the support, helping my buddy, hooking him up with that helmet, and letting us stay connected out here in the beauty. Now enough talk, let's do some riding.
Word up.
All right, Gary, we are driving into Zion. Look at the campground over here to your right. So a lot of times what I like to do when I go into these national parks is camp for a night. Just because there's so many trails and so much to explore, it's good not to have to run miles and miles back to the hotel. Today we're blessed as we are staying in the Best Western right there in Springdale. So we're only 2 miles from the park entrance. But I do like those campgrounds, so when you're traveling the country in that old Igor, be able to stay in some of these. It's pretty nice. So when going through the national parks, you know, it's always important to abide the speed limits, stay on the road, stay on the trails. They work really hard to keep these up, and you know, we try to show that respect while we're here.
I agree. Speed is cleaner than you found it.
That's right. So for those who don't know, Gary is going to be the veteran that's going to be getting my bus, Igor. And how excited are you about that, Gary?
Stoked, man.
You are going to absolutely love it. So the elevations in here go up to about 10,000 feet in places. Zion National Park. See the squiggly lines of what this road is going to look like. And take this, because that is closed due to a mudslide. That would normally bring you over to Bryce Canyon.
Dude, I would love to rappel down that circle wall to your left.
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at that river.
What if it's deep enough to kayak, man? It looks kind of low right now.
Yeah. I mean, as far as scenic views go, Gary, you got to be far up there. Unfortunately, we're running through the canyon instead of up over the mountain, which is what I would usually prefer. But it's also nice to get the view from down here.
Oh man, from down here, dude, it's majestic.
Without doubt.
Dude, to the right, that flat fall surface right there, bro.
Yeah. So after this, we are going to load back up, head over to Moab. We are going to ride Moab and even do some side-by-side adventure stuff in Moab.
Can't wait to do all this stuff, dude. It's freaking awesome, all of it. Dude, there's a waterfall straight ahead.
And this is the end, my friend. They can't run the road up that cliff, I guess. Beautiful road in.
It was.
I wish I could have taken you over the 9, over the 89 there into Bryce Canyon, because that, my friend, is really the stunning ride. Got some snow, waterfall.
I thought that was totally a big white rock. That's funny.
Just look, the size all the way around us. I think this looks like a good spot to let the Scooter Stretch his legs too, huh? Good boy, huh? Good boy, Rook. Better there than in my backpack. So we are gonna bang back to the hotel, head up towards Bryce Canyon, and see if we can't show you some more cool roads up that way. Once we get back to the hotel, I will do a review on this road, and I'll also talk about the other road through Zion that I've ridden before, because if you come up here, those are both roads you're gonna wanna ride. But for now, back to the absolutely beautiful Best Western. Wait till you see where this thing's located. I definitely recommend staying there if you're coming out to Zion National Park. Let's go. At the Hotel Best Western here in Springdale. It is Springdale, right, Katie? Katie says it's Springdale. Let's give a shout out to Katie here. Katie has been absolutely amazing. She's hooked us up with our stay, taken very good care of us. Katie, thank you so much for your help. Katie's a little shy, but she's great at her job. So, we are back at the Best Western. Like I said, take a look at where this place is nestled, just right outside the park entrance. So let's go right into our review of the road. The 9 was closed down due to a landslide, so I did not get to share that with you, but I have seen it before. So again, I'm gonna have to share some of my numbers, including that ride, because if you do get out here, you will be able to, to ride. First, we're gonna start with surface and road conditions, and here I have to give you a 10. Zion National Park, you are killing it. Your roads are pristine. The curves, I'm gonna give you a 7, and only because I know what the curves on 9 look like, and they're much cooler than the canyon route that I just took. If I had to judge just the canyon route, I probably would have put it at like a 3 or a 4. But because of the Highway 9, I'm gonna give the curves a 7. The views, again, outstanding. I mean, where else do you see this type of sheer cliff rock? Maybe a couple other areas, but very few areas, and not this vibrant in color. The views, when you're riding through there, I'm giving you a 9. 999 all the way. Attractions, I'm gonna give you a 6. The towns around it are small, but they're quaint, they're fun. There are some really cool souvenir stores, things like that. There's stuff to do, but it's no major city. The traffic, I'm gonna give it a 7, although today the traffic was beautiful, and I recommend to you, if you're gonna come in the off season like I did, because the traffic's slow, the temperature's still very good. I think today was in the mid-50s, mid-60s. The temperature's great, it was very doable, it was very enjoyable, and just a lot less people. And lastly, the distance, I'm gonna give it a 6, because I think if you do both loops, you're gonna be at about 35 to 40 miles. So that's not a real long trip, but we're gonna give it a good solid 6. So for our grand total, we're gonna score this destination a 45. That's out of a possible 60. That's pretty good. It's one of those really iconic places. When you come, you'll be seeing these mountains when you close your eyes for years to come. That's just about a guarantee. All right, y'all, this is where I'm gonna sign out this video. Please do remember that, things don't always go as planned. This trip has been a little bit different. I've had a road closed to snow. I've had a road rain us out over a mountain pass, and now a road closed to a mudslide. It's made things a little bit difficult for me here, but nonetheless, we are making the most of it because we are not quitters. We are the Americans.